Father's Day is coming up. Why do we celebrate Father's Day? What I was looking at, a lot of times we celebrate Father's Day to show the fathers their contribute to raising children, how they affected the children and how they help them out. So Father's Day is really important. I never understood when I was younger. I'd go see my dad for Father's Day, and he'd always make it like it was a ritual. You know, we'd had to do things a certain time. We'd all get together for a little while and talk, sit around. Then we'd eat. Then we'd take little breaks. Then we'd bring out a bunch of gifts, and he'd go through them like he was, royalty, and he wouldn't have to do anything. His wife would bring him his little slippers, and he'd just kind of relax and chill out, you know. So Father's Day is really cool. He said, one day you'll see how Father's Day is. Now, my situation is sometimes crazy. A lot of the days that we have special days, they're always a disaster. So it's better for me not to get excited about those days. And we can do the days ahead of time or a different day, and the whole family is not under anxiety to try to celebrate a day when they'd rather be doing something else. But this Father's Day, which is really kind of strange, I'm a grandpa now. It's June the 10th, so it's not even Father's Day, which I'm happy to take whatever I can take to enjoy the holiday. So my wife wanted to go out to eat and said that was our Father's Day. I paid for it, but she said, yeah, happy Father's Day. So we went to Cracker Barrel and got some chicken, and they hadn't had people cooking too much, with what's going on right now. So they cooked the food a little bit too hard, so the chicken was kind of dried out a little bit. But it was kind of nice celebrating the Father's Day. And then my daughter come, and it's supposed to be a surprise, but then the waitress come and asked us what we wanted, and I had my coffee, and my wife wanted a drink. She said, we need a high chair. And I said, a high chair? I'm looking around, why we need a high chair? She said, oh, your daughter's coming up here with the baby. So she surprised me, meet me up there, and bringing in Father's Day at the restaurant, which was really neat. You got to see the little grandbaby and have a good time. And then I got a card in the mail, which was really cool. And it's you can see it. So it says, Happy Father's Day. It's me and my grandson, and we're sitting on the front porch, and my daughter took it sometime, and she was able to send it in. I think it's ink cards sincerely.com/ink, I believe. You read that. And she just sent the picture in, I guess sent me a card and had an address, and it says, Happy Father's Day, Dad. Thank you for all that you do. I love you. You're the best dad I couldn't ask for, and you're amazing with Parker. So, you can customize it. So that's really cool. I got to get me a frame for that. So I was shocked, I got the mail. I didn't normally check it at night. Got it in the daytime. My son brought my mail, and he said, hey, yeah, look what you got. And then today, we have a little restaurant. It's probably 19 miles from here. So my son's working now, and he said, I'm gonna get Daddy a ribeye steak sandwich with some fries. So, him and my wife, they went down there and got me a ribeye steak sandwich. and brought it all the way to where I could go meet him on lunchtime. And I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So they thinking about me on Father's Day. Got me a ribeye steak sandwich. I was like, hey, this it's not even Father's Day, but instead of having it that day, so if you can't celebrate the day of or close to it, just take what you can and enjoy it. And it's probably going to turn out good, so a lot of times life is so busy, we rarely have time for ourselves. So, just when you can get that little good moment, especially all the stuff going on, just enjoy it, because there's enough other moments that might not be as pleasurable. So, it's coming early, but happy Father's Day. And thank you all for subscribing and watching my stuff. I'm having fun. I'll try to put the links. I'm also on TikTok, and I'm on Instagram, a little bit of Facebook. I'm thinking, I used to play a long time ago. I used to play PlayStation, but my PlayStation 3 is so old. It was one of the first generations that was backward compatible, and I liked Grand Theft Auto. Now, according with YouTube, there's a lot of copyrights where you can't have the songs. But comment, see if you think you'd want to see me playing a video game. Maybe now I got one video. A friend of mine was playing Call of Duty. It's on the videos on this channel, and you can see kind of what it is. And I just held the phone with the TV and the screen and just watch him play. But I'm not sure exactly what the gaming channel. I know a lot of them they talk and play while they're doing things. I don't have a lot of time, but I could add that in this channel or a separate channel. And a guy was telling me it sounded pretty cool. It's especially with PlayStation 4, he said it's easier to upload to the internet. So if you did Twitch, which I'm not too familiar with Twitch, but you play games on Twitch. A lot of people play games, and then you can take that same video and upload it to YouTube. So you can be on two platforms. So I can have like a separate part where I'm spinning off playing video games, but there's a lot of copyright issues with the music, so I don't know if anybody want to watch that. But you never know. I'm not that good at it. When they first come out with the PlayStation 3, I had surround sound back then, and I was playing Medal of Honor, and it's the ones, I can't remember exactly the name of the game, but you're jumping out of the plane and you had to land in the city, and you had to get past machine guns to get past that part. I never could, and the surround sound was just so overwhelming. I felt like I was in the game so much that I couldn't get it. I couldn't get past that part, and there was no cheat codes. Grand Theft Auto, it's pretty cool. It'll let you try a mission, and if you don't beat it so much, it'll automatically give you the option to pass it. So that's how I was able to beat most of that game. And then they had the online play at that time was free, and other people that had the better speeds, it looked like they were a ghost coming at you all the way across the screen, and they'd pass you and you'd be dead, and you couldn't even move because their internet speeds were so much faster than their processors. So that was cool. And then I think Xbox come out and they started charging, and I believe PlayStation charges now. I don't know if it's still free or not. I hadn't been on it in years. But as Father's Day, when we move, I want a hot tub, and I'm going to have like a safety person out there, and my wife. So, I don't get too relaxed and just fade on, under the water. hopefully I'll stay above the water. Because that would be really relaxing with the achy bones. So, happy Father's Day. Thank you for watching my stuff. And I'll try to keep bringing it out there. So, thoughts of Mr. Wow about Father's Day. So take it easy. Talk to y'all later. Bye.